How will these recently announced government policies impact solar deployment?
Actually, we think the new policy change in China will not impact industry as that much as people think. Because actually, today's market situation without the new policy announced is not different that much. The only impact will be this will make this industry develop in a faster and earlier way for solar adoption. If we look at the market scale, China probably will be reduced by 10 gigawatts, but with the price reduction, it will also stimulate the demand of overseas market. But we don't have detailed number to figure out whether this new increase will offset the reduction. Not yet.
And upstream, do you think that reduction in prices could have an impact on some of the companies that are able to operate, effectively trigger a bit of industry consolidation?
I think the answer is yes. Like I said before, even without this new policy, solar industry is more like the other mature industry. The stronger company with advanced technology will have better position in terms of survival and development, but those with weaker situation and behind the technology company will be consolidated. So the answer is yes.
In the past, when companies in the Chinese solar industry have struggled, local governments in particular have sought to help them to protect the jobs. Do you think things will be different this time, and there will be a greater willingness to allow the weaker companies to fall away?
I think it's not just China, but also the other government. When we see solar industry develop so fast, become so competitive, the government will prefer to define a deeper and a better serviceable policy to support industry growth. Again, like we believe, being rational government and the companies, we believe the consolidation will happen. It doesn't make sense to let the behind technology and weak company to still continue to stay in the industry.
You mentioned that there could be international markets that would benefit from the price declines. Could you perhaps name a few specific markets where you believe we could see some benefits of the price declines?
We believe during this the change process with the cost reduction, international market will benefit from that. But actually the space for cost reduction is very limited. At the same time, we believe we still have great space to improve in terms of the product performance. Like we mentioned, the P-perk bifacial modules. So we believe those countries, those regions who has great sunshine and already reached great parity, like Middle East, Latin America, and also India, those emerging markets will benefit most. Of course, if EU and the US doesn't keep the trade protection, those regions and countries will also benefit from this.
A lot of your competitors have been very reliant on the domestic market alone in recent years. Do you think that it's fair to say that some companies are already in a much stronger position to benefit from overseas markets than others? And do you think that this might contribute to the consolidation you mentioned earlier?
We believe to develop the market other than China is a must for solar industry, for the companies in China too. Because if we look at the energy consumption, last year China's energy consumption is like 25% of global energy consumption. But if we look at the solar installation, China was 50% of the solar installation, which means for other countries they have greater, better potential to adopt solar. So not just LONGi, but also our peers in the industry, we believe everyone should look into the strategy to develop other international market other than China.
Can you give us any idea of how you think that ratio of overseas work to Chinese work might change for LONGi?
Before we were a wafer company, LONGi was making the wafer, solar wafer. And so for 2013 and 2014, overseas market was like 75% of our wafers. So international market was our biggest market before. But since 2015, when we started to make modules, so for 2015 and 16, we were selling our modules about 100% to China. But last year, overseas market was like 10% of our module business. For this year, we believe overseas market will be 30% for our module business. And our target by 2020, we would love to see more than 50% of our modules to be shipped out of China. Thank you.